Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk, The Fall of Winterhome. So we've made some pretty solid progress. In the last episode, we managed to keep our promise, or at least the first part of it, and now all that we need to do is keep them warm, which, to be fair, I think this is going to be a very easy thing to do. At the moment, our little town is remarkably decently toasty. We have started fixing up a few houses, making them closer to the generator, so we are going to try and reorganize things, for a better way of putting it, and we're also making pretty good progress towards working towards a coal mine as well, just so we don't have to worry about the cold for hopefully the rest of the game. But either way, we will see how things go. Now, we do have a fair few sick people, which is not ideal, but there's unfortunately not much we can do about that. We are working with 2 workshops at the moment, so we can get through the tech just that little bit faster, but we'll have to see how things go. And if we pick up any more survivors, who knows? Maybe we could fix up our healthcare situation just that bit better. But either way, let's go ahead and move on forwards. We only have a couple more hours before that industrial hothouse is finished. With any luck, they should be done by the end of day, and if they are, that would be fantastic, but if not, it is what it is. We do also have a fair bit of steel at this stage. We might even need another resource depot. That is... yes, what is this? Storage near capacity? Yeah, that is for our steel. We need to... another 2 hours. Hang on a second. Let's just see. How much room do we have? We have room for 13, and we are gaining probably a fair bit more than just that. Yeah, well, I guess it's not too big of a deal. They'll just collect other things instead. It's, let's see, gathering posts, still work on that. We can still get the timber. That's all that I really care about at this stage. We should be able to balance things out. Alright, well, I think that was the sound of our first automaton making it to the city. So, with that, let's go ahead and send them over to the wall drill. Actually, you know what? We'll wait till the end of shift. Then we will send the automaton. Yeah, that'll do well. That'll give us back a couple of extra workers. That should be fine. In fact, yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, and what's this event? Okay, new arrivals. Automaton reaches the city. Sir, an automaton has reached our city. It's fully operational and ready for work. Well, hip hip huzzah, that is excellent. That's going to save us a little bit of manpower. Definitely going to see what we can do there. I think what we will do is... well, we're maxed out on steel, so that's not exactly something we can fix at this stage. There's that industrial hothouse completed, and it's right before end of day. That's fantastic timing. Let's go ahead and see. We have 118 wood. We can get anything that we want. Okay, so that leaves us with the question, what do we want? Fighter Scouts sleds is something that we did talk about. That would be really nice. Being able to build a factory. Oh, that takes a steam core as well. Oh. That's going to be a necessity if we're going to get half of our workforce back up and running. Efficiencies we're not really too bothered by. We have more than enough coal coming in at this stage. Well then, large resource depots could be nice. Steam coal thumper we could upgrade again. So this would be, let's see, enough for 4 standard gathering posts. Oh, okay, I guess we only needed 2 there, but I guess that's not bad if we're preemptively ready. Maybe we need to go with 4 steam coal thumpers in this playthrough instead of the coal mining. We do have the manpower, so it wouldn't be the worst idea. That would save us some steam cores. Maybe allow us to go into something along the steam wall drill. Timber's going to be a lot harder for us to come towards. Not to mention, we do have the charcoal kiln up and running, so theoretically, we may need some more timber quicker. Same with the steel. But I think for now we'll go with maybe, let's see, food, health, and shelter. I think we're going to work on the infirmary could also be rather nice. You know what, let's just go ahead and upgrade the building first, and then we'll see what we're left over with, just so we avoid starvation, because that is going to be very important. So we've got that, and then let's see, tech tree, we have 113. Yeah, we're just short of the next level. I think we'll go maybe hunting tactics, because even if we go for the basic hunters, what is it, the hunter's hanger or whatever it is, that may be good enough for our food. So that healthcare insulation could be nice. Actually, you know what we probably need? We need the resource depots to give us it. No, we don't. We're going to go with the exploration. We're going to go for the lighter scout sleds. That's going to be important. We've got 2 teams out there, so we'll get a fairly decent return. And with the excess, we have a fair bit of timber. So let's go ahead and start upgrading what we can. Let's see. Yeah, we will need an upgrade for that steelworks. Can we build another one of those? We can. You know what? I think... Ah, that's so unfortunate that it's just outside of range of that steam hub. Do we want to go ahead and do that? Maybe we build a sawmill back over here. Could we place anything in range? Oh, this is fairly mediocre. Now what, that will destroy some resources, but it will clear out the majority. So you know what, I think that's worth it as an efficiency measure. Then let's also go ahead and work on, let's see, another hunter's hut. Have the extra manpower. Yeah, that's 15 per day. That is 15 workers though, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, but if we bring that down to 10, that might be worth something to us. Although, you know what, we have a whole bunch of unemployed. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and spend a little bit of timber. We'll try and go on over there, and then where else can we go? I suppose right beside wouldn't be the worst spot either. Yeah, we'll get those built up, and then from here, let's go ahead and make some housing. Let's go for the... I think the bunk houses should be fine. Yeah, let's go and that's a direct upgrade. Yeah, we can do another one, another 2. Yeah, we'll work on those. We're going to try and get everyone closer to the generator, I think. That might be rather good. The warmer they are, the less likely they are to get cold, the better. Yeah, either that or... Yeah, some of those tents, they would become very nice and toasty, but again, it's a kind of the same thing either way, so either way. Let's just go ahead and check out the snow cliff. Oh, steam cores, hip hip huzzah. Near the base of the cliff, some dark forms are visible buried deep under the ice and snow. Mysterious find. Several huge crates are buried here, exactly like the ones we used to protect steam cores during transport. We'll dig them out. Okay. 2 new sites are discovered, freshwater springs and the broken tree. We will take that steam core, but we don't need that immediately. Let's go for the freshwater springs. If that is potential for an outpost and food, which kind of sounds like it may be, that could be rather nice for us. So let's go ahead and journey in that direction. We'll see what comes of that exploration. And we'll just have to see how we do. Alright, so luckily for us, in a couple more hours we can happily sign the Book of Laws, and soup is going to be priority number 1. Definitely need to make sure that that's our new issue to be dealt with. That gathering post can have some kids work there. We should go... Yep, definitely make sure that both of these get switched over. There are 2 of them. We don't want them to be doing a 50-50 split. We need to make our food stretch as far as possible, because right now, one hungry person is about to turn into several hundred starving people if we do not get things sorted. Alright, so let's see. At the moment, we still have less than a day to keep all those houses in a livable condition, which is fantastic. That will be sorted out fairly quick. We could go... What could we go with next? Oh, actually, you know what? After soup, we have some book of laws that we may be able to do, like the organ transplants. That would be really good for healing up our sick. We also would have... what's the other one? There's something else in there that would also help us with our medicine, but either way. We're slowly working through them, and with people getting less sick as people stay nice and warm, that is what I care about. Alright, let's go send some workers to the sawmill. Alright, of course, we meant to send the automaton there at the end of shift. It's a couple of hours late, but hey, that's nothing too bad. Our resources are going up, so that's all I care about. Alright, I think we're in a pretty good position. I think we are in a quite reasonable position. Alright, so let's see. Book of Laws, let's go. Straight to adaptation, let's go to soup. Yeah, that would have been the first thing we should have signed if we were doing this again, but unfortunately, we couldn't do it last time. We didn't have enough hope, and this time around, it's gonna save us from more trouble. So it's not the end of the world. Alright, you're set to soup, and so are you. That is excellent. Hopefully, we can finish building this hunter's hut and send in a few more people. I know it's not going to be a whole stack of food, but any amount of food is going to be better than 0. So, let's just see how that all plays out. Alright, and there we go. Send in a few people. Yeah, the 20 isn't terrible. It's not amazing considering the 30 that we can get, but at the same time too, any food is good food. Working through some of those people who are waiting for health care, that is excellent. Glad to see that that is finally working, and it looks like our scouts are about to make it to the next destination. Fantastic. So, where are you guys? You're at the stone ship. Cool. A distinct spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. Well, I guess that's good. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. The rusting hull. Okay. Well then, let's go ahead and send you out over there. That could also be potential for some steel generation. That is possible. We'll see how that goes though. We may need to build another outpost. Actually, you know what? We've got plenty of timber. Can we preemptively build another outpost building? No. Okay, so it looks like only one of them is available in this playthrough, in this city. Okay, so I guess we'll have to decide between coal and other things. Ooh, well then if that's the case, how are we doing? Oh, you know what? That's not even a question. We can happily work towards that coal. We'll go... let's see. If that is the case then, what does that leave us with? Tech-wise, we could go... What's our next thing that we need to accomplish? Heating isn't really too much of a problem. We've got pretty decent power upgrades already. The factory is probably going to be good. I think maybe the... go for the steam sawmill? That's not bad. Yeah, that may be where we need to go to next, just so we have a consistent amount of timber coming on in a little bit more frequently. We're doing okay on steel, but again, that's also probably not a bad thing either, so I'm guessing these two may be our next ones. And then from there, yeah, we could even go with a resource depot upgrade. That wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, actually, in fact, you know what? Hang on a second, let's have a look at our temperature. Most people are in really livable conditions, very unlikely to get ill, but at this stage, we have more coal than we need, and we've got an alright supply. I think we're going to go ahead and kick it up a notch. Yeah, if we can keep everybody comfortable and avoid any sickness, we're going to be able to get through this backlog of illness. We may even be able to get some engineers back. It will prevent anything from getting worse. Yeah, I think... Yeah, there we are. That's far better. Yeah, and then we can start dismantling some of these tents potentially, because we'll be building houses in better conditions, so people are less likely to get ill. Yeah, I think that's definitely the way that we go. Let's go ahead and dismantle these. They're worth some timber. We'll get rid of those. Where else are the really cold ones? They're ruins. That's a gathering post. That's not bad. Have we got any other houses that are outside of steam hubs? I don't think so. Fantastic. Even the fighting arenas are livable. That's going to be really nice. And that means, yeah, if we look there, we're still making more coal than what we need. That's fantastic. If we can keep our people nice and healthy, it stops us from chasing our tails, essentially. Yeah, I think that's one of our problems. Oh, some of our people got sick from being near the... Oh, where was this? Oh, the snow pit. Okay, 90 of them. Okay, that's definitely not advisable. That needs to be in a cold, secluded area. Let's go ahead and build a new one of those. And we'll send that out. Yeah. I kind of want this away from any potential heat sources. Let's build that out by the... I'll chuck that out there. Could just build one out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I think we'll throw that... I think we'll throw it out over here. That seems to be fairly empty. And hang on a second, what is that placement there? I thought there was... hang on a second, that's not the right button. We want to check our outpost beacon. Oh. Maybe we can't? What kind of building is that then? Resources? Wall drill? No, it's not one of you. Coal mine? Nope. Steelworks. Okay. I'm not really sure. Yeah, invalid placement. Outpost depot. I do wonder whether we can get another one and this wooden ruins is just in the way. Okay, well if that's the case, let's see if we can clear that out. Let's go ahead and make sure we have a gathering post. Yeah, wooden ruins, you're already being collected, it does seem. But the question is from where? You're a gathering post. Okay, alright, so there is one right by it. Okay, we'll leave them and let them do their thing. Hopefully that shows us what we need to see fairly quickly. Yeah, alright, that'll be good. Yeah, that would have been bad if that was a spot and we just completely ignored it, but I guess since we're already working towards recovering or uncovering that spot, we should be a-okay. Alright, so let's see, 6 AM, that should be a fair bit of food coming on in a couple of hours. Yep, there we go. And with that soup, yeah, we've got a couple of hungry people, but hopefully we can start cooking fast enough to deal with our food ration issues. So, standard meals, they go from, yeah, you get 2 extra, you basically double your raw food into rations. This goes from 2 to 5, so let's see. That would be, what's that? 240 plus another 120, that's 300 and odd. Still not going to have enough food. But we do at least have the hothouse cooking, so that will provide us another 120. Yeah, we're going to need a couple more, but it's going to be very, very close. So let's make sure that we build a couple more of those hunters, or even build... Oh, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we're going to go for the hunting tactics. There we go. That will free up some manpower so we can afford more buildings. Alright, either way, scouts. Let's see, freshwater springs. Okay, several pools are kept from freezing by springs gushing from the fissures in the rocky bottom. There are plenty of fish in the water. Well, yes, I think this is exactly where we're going to go ahead and send our scouts. Flashes of silver shimmer from the fish as they dart between submerged boulders, nibbling algae from them, a reminder of the green past of this place. We don't know what species they are, but fresh fish would be a welcome addition to our menu. Well then, let us go ahead and take those resources. Windswept snowfield. Okay, that is definitely a spot for an outpost team. Let's move on to the next section. That being said, though, that extra food may be... You know what? We'll check here, then we'll do a quick loop back around. Yeah, and these guys, we're going to go ahead and... Can we dismantle? Oh, hang on a second. Their travel time may not be any good. Let's check our economy. So at the moment, we've only got a swing of about 400 per day. Well, we could do it. We could also possibly move over one of those storages as well. How long do we think this is going to take? That's wooden ruins. That'll take... That's 21 per hour. Oh, this is... 7. Okay, well, you know what? 3 hours time. I think that's enough to see if we can build an outpost. We won't send the other outpost across just in case. I'd rather send out a separate team, but we will have to see. Yeah, because again, by the time, if we do have the ability to build another outpost here, it would be kind of a bit annoying if we did waste all of that time of getting them up to move around, just to find that we could have done something else instead. You know what? Let's see. How are we doing here? You know what? I really want this gone. Let's send in a couple of workers. Yeah, that'll be fine. Yes, there's a good chance that some of them may get slightly sick, but again, if we can clear this out quickly, that is what we need to do. Yeah, any little bit of a boost is going to be important. Actually, you know what? Got pretty terrible stats. 20%. 3 of them, 20, 27. Okay. Try and min-max that as much as possible. They'll finish that job anyway. Oh, and, oh, hang on a second. From fire and riots, voices in the ruins? Sir, one of our people has just heard voices coming from the ruins. It's a miracle that there are any survivors after all this time. We must hurry or we'll lose them. Well, you know what? Say no more. We will continue our expeditious taking of those resources, and hopefully we can find that person inside. That would be fantastic. Extra hope is good. We are not doing as well as we were with the soup. That is an unpopular opinion, but at least we have moonshine. So it's not the worst. This snow pit, did we build another one? Yes, we did. So let's go ahead and dismantle this. Let's make sure that we do not have any extra people getting sick from being in contact with bad things. You know what? We're maxed out. We need to start building some more buildings. Let's start working on the food. Let's go with the hunters' hangars. We're going to build a couple more of those. Let's go... you know what, we can build that road fairly easily. We can go ahead and throw that there as well. And then we'll do another one here. I think that should be sufficient. Yeah. Yeah, so those will definitely be up by the time work comes around tonight. So yeah, I think what we're going to be able to do is just have enough as far as our food storage and all is concerned. And we should be able to get that done, which I'm certainly hoping. Yeah, we can assign some more workers there. That'll be an extra 30, 60, 90. So that'll be what? Almost, what, 210, 220 odd meals? Yeah, with the soup, I think that should see us through, although we do need some more food ration availability. So let's go ahead and build some resources. Let's go with a resource depot. We can throw this out in the middle of nowhere. Let's just go... where do we want to put you? We want it to be relatively out of the way. Doesn't matter where it is. We don't want to use up those steam hubs just in case. Let's go. You know what? That will do. Not adjacent to street, not a problem. We can do that as well. Yeah, there we are. That is easily done. That sorts out both of those. Alright, excellent. That should be enough for our food storage. We'll have enough food available as people are eating throughout the day. That should be balancing itself out, and we have plenty of workers to be able to go ahead and finish up all of those little spots. And let's see. Let's also go ahead and start dismantling some of these gathering posts. They're no longer necessary. No more resources here. Again, let's dismantle, and it looks like we've done a really good job of clearing out all of the ruins. I am happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Yeah, I think we're in a very comfortable position. In fact, I think we may even need... Actually, how many workers do we have? We have 40. We build 1, 2, 3. We're going to need 45. We may need to swap some children into some of the workplaces potentially. Let's see, where are some workers that we could send a child that's not too dangerous? We want those regular. Alright, workers, let's swap you for children. That is fine. Okay, and that should probably be enough. Yeah, everyone's working in the jobs that they can. Nothing unnecessary. Yep. They're all disappearing, they're all disappearing, they're all going up. Yeah, as soon as we go ahead and get that food storage sorted out, I think that'll be our problems done away with. Oh, and what have we got? Help the amputees. Cookhouse helpers. Sir, a group of amputees is here to see you. They want to help in the cookhouse. We don't want to sit on our butts all day, content with just being kept alive. We can't do hard work anymore, but if we fashion some simple prostheses out of wood, we can help in the cookhouse and earn our keep. Okay. Sure, we will give them what they need. 100 timber is fine. Cookhouse efficiency is also very nice. And then we can even go ahead and start making some prosthetics. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit way down the line, so I'm not too bothered. That'll work out rather nicely. Alright, so, let's see, how are we doing? Wooden... Oh, did we save a child? A person? From fire and riots, cowardly thugs. Oh. Sir, we pulled several thugs from the ruins who served the previous leader. When these cowards realized that we were winning, they hid in the guardhouse pantry and were buried under the debris after it caught fire. What shall we do with them? Discontent will rise. 4 starving and ill. Banish them, discontent will fall. Honestly, discontent isn't an issue. We are going to be better than them, though. They won't hurt anyone else anymore, and who knows, they may not even be able to get medical help, so... I guess, yeah. We can take the high road and they may not even make it. But it is what it is. Alright, tech. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see. I think the hunting tactics are no longer necessary with the building of more hunters. I think what we'll do is... Yeah, resource-wise, we're still ahead on coal. A resource depot upgrade might be nice. Same with that, steam and steel work. But I think being so far ahead... Yeah, again, I know I didn't mention we wanted the factory. But at the same time, too, if we could go to the next level of tech there, that would give us... as far as... Where is it? Food health. Yeah, we could get that house redesigned and make sure that everyone stays nice and healthy. We can also upgrade our food production there. Infirmary checklists as well, which admittedly we don't have an infirmary, but it would be doable. But maybe we just go for the infirmary right now. We are going to have one more steam core, and I think this would be good. That'll only save us workers. We have plenty as it is. You know what, I guess we're going to change, and we're going to go for the medical. We need to stay on top of things, and we're just not catching up. Yeah, we were treating more people than there were sick, but it looks like we've not quite been able to maintain that balance, so we need something to get us ahead of things once again. And that will be an important thing if we're going to survive as a city, so it just is what it is. Oh, right. Also, we did clear out that building, so let's see if we can chuck in the outpost depot. Thought you should be there, but it doesn't look like you are. Well then, let's delete this just in case. Because that is certainly an outpost depot location. Is that a bug? I have no idea what's going on there, because we should be able to build there unless we're limited by how many outposts we can have. Is that a future tech for us? Hang on a second, let's just double check. Exploration and industry. Nope, there's the outpost depot. There's no additional outposts available. I have no idea. Well, I guess that is what it is. Okay, well then, if that is the case, let's just go ahead and leave things where they are. We'll figure that out as time goes by. Oh, and before we end the episode, let's make sure that we have people working in the hangars, just to make sure. So, either way, if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.